Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. AAA Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tacoma Rainiers and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, Kwang-Hyun Kim.
Well, expect to see the ball in play a lot with him on the mound in this one, and that means the defense got to stay on your toes. I think he can help his guys out by working quickly so that guys don't have time for their minds to wander. He's going to try to force weak contact, miss the barrel of the bat. Command and movement is everything for this guy.
Sam Haggerty, the next to hit, takes ball one. And there's the strike. Next pitch is outside. And that's in the dirt.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a base hit up the middle.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Cesar Hernandez. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. The punch out there, 1 away. Here's Jared Kelnick, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now snap throw to first, and he's back standing. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Haggerty leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Gonna count 1-2. Grounder might be 2. Throws to first. Awesome play there. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Colin Moran gets a chance to hit here. First pitch just misses. And he deals. That's inside.
Oh, that's in.
2-0 to Cal. Here it comes. In the air out to center. Outman has this one sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Back here at the ballpark and on the hill, number 26. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Ripped to first, caught.
Batting second. The third
Let's take a look at our lineup. Luke Williams digs in now. Went deep in the ball game last night. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he pumps it a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
0-2 now. Check swing, and that's a ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Kicks and deals. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And now it's Gavin Lux. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Late swing, foul to the left. The pitch. That one missed. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Young-Ho Park stands in now and watches strike 1. The pitch. Back to the mound. Rivas. They get the force. Inning over. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Mike Ford at the plate.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
The pitch. That one to first. He takes it on his own. One up, one down.
Batting six, the catcher, Ryan O'Keefe.
And here's the catcher, Ryan O'Keefe. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Next to hit, Cade Marlowe. And that one clips the corner. The 0-1. And that's a little bit high. Ball to strike. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, James Outman. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one's in there. Strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ball one there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one missing low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 is on the way. And a foul ball. And he walked him. Here's the second baseman, Michael Bush. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Checks over to first, back safely. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. Swings through that one. 0-1. Outman gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
One and 2 here. Into the outfield, base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Righty delivers. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 2-1. No score here in the second. That's off the mark. And now 3-1. Jahmai Jones to bat next. (3-1) now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, no outs. Here's Jahmai Jones. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. 0-1. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering misses. 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Righty to the plate. Late swing, fouled off. That one out to right. Marlowe flashes the leather on the running catch.
Batting 9, the catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
Now here is Hunter Fiducia. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And the 0-2. To third might be 2. To Hernandez. That's 1. On to 4. Double play. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, on to the 3rd inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Caden Polkovich. The wind of the pitch. Polkovich, 24 years old, and usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield. And that is cut on and missed. And 1-1.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around. And so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
And that is in for a strike. 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Here's a speed threat, Leonardo Rivas. Fought off foul. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. And delivers outside. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Bush whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Left fielder, Sam Haggerty.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That one's in there, 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next pitch just misses. Now 1-2. Two outs. In the dirt. Over to first, and that will end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Dodgers out front, 1-0. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Japan. That's in for a strike. And now it's even up. And the pitch. And now 1-2. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Just misses with that one. Got him swinging. Now the number 2 hitter, Luke Williams, struck out looking at his first at bat. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And ball 1.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Lutz batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a slow roller. He'll do it himself. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. The Dodgers have the lead, 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cesar Hernandez. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's in there. And the count 1-1. That's down and in. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Out towards left center. Lee on his way over. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
The bat number 10. Designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Jared Kellner. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now the third baseman, Colin Moran. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Kelnick leads off first with one away. They say it went.
1-1.
Here comes a pitch. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And it'll bring up Mike Ford. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 2-2.
2-2, count.
And now the lefty. And that one in the air center field. Outman settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, Young Ho Park.
The first baseman, Young Ho Park.
And the right-hander back to work. Here's a strike.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Foul ball. Oh, 2 now. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now 2-2. And the righty deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Haggerty under it and makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bounce back to the mound. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Bush. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Kicks and deals, and that one is inside. And a 2-1 on the way. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Here's the 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
0-1's the count.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
At the belt and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Sends it to Ford. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Brian O'Keefe. Kim back to work. In the air, right side. And out number one on the grab. Cade Marlowe, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Good eye right there. The 1-1.
That's ball two.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Two and two. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball three. And there's ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
So up next, Caden Polkovich. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Towards first, and he grabs it foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Kicks and fires. Swung on, popped up left side. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. Lead to third.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
Now it's the shortstop, Leonardo Rivas. Grounded out his first time. That misses the zone. Ball one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Into center. Outman in position. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Sam Haggerty now at the plate. Ball one, no strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Bobby Miller up and loosening in the pen. Number 46 warming up as well. Polkovich off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses. Ball 2. Check swing, appeal to first, and he held up. Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Now batting the second baseman.
So 2 on with 2 away. Cesar Hernandez up to the plate. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Ball 1 low.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
On a line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. In comes the run from second, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the DH, Jared Kellner. On the outside corner, 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Two on, 2 outs. High fly ball, right field. Pajes gets there. He's under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rainiers on top 2-1. Welcome back, and here is Jahmai Jones.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that one gets down, fair ball.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia. He hit into a double play his first time up. And it's fouled away. And now the 0-1. Late with the swing there. Action in the pen down there. Riley O'Brien appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Tyler getting loose as well. That one inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Lee in the box now, takes strike one. Now fly ball to right center. Marlowe under it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
The third baseman, Luke.
Here's the third baseman, Luke Williams. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. And that's outside. Two now. And there he goes. Swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. On the mound now, Caleb Ferguson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Ferguson.
Colin Moran getting ready to hit.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
The pitch. There's the strike.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now the first baseman, Mike Ford. And that one is lifted in the air. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher, Brian.
And here's the catcher, Brian O'Keefe. O'Keefe goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2014. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Victor Gonzalez getting ready to go. The wind and the pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Popped up. Park makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Rainiers have the advantage 2-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, Gavin Lux. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Hernandez over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now back, first baseman,
Young Ho Park will hit next. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Festa up and throwing. Saucedo, a left-hander, also throwing. And that one fouled off. The pitch. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
now batting.
And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder James Outman.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Righty to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-2. Goes down looking. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 46.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe.
The right fielder, number 18, Cade Marlowe.
And a pitch. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Caden.
So digging in, Caden Polkovich.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's a strike. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Rivas up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
He swings and fouls one off. Polkovich stands at first with 1 out. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now left fielder, Sam.
Now the left fielder, Sam Haggerty. In there for strike 1. Throw to first, and he's back safely. Yo 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. And here it comes. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Got it. And that is that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition 7th inning.
New pitcher now, Matt Festa. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Tacoma, number 67, Matt Festa.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Bush.
The second baseman, Michael Bush.
The pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The tying run at the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to fourth. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
And now here is Andy Pajes. First offering, and it just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Good eye right there. And a pitch. In for a strike. And it's 2-2. And a pitch. Got him. Now 2 out. Now it's the DH, Jahmai Jones. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Victor Gonzalez taking over on the mound. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Victor Gonzalez.
Cesar Hernandez digs in now.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Kelman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Nelson preparing to come on if needed. And the 0-1. Just off the outside edge. Hernandez on at first. Nobody out. So now 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Colin Moran. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Now
1
one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
And here's the first baseman, Mike Ford. First pitch, and he just misses. Just off the outside part of the plate.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one missing inside. Ryan O'Keefe waiting for a turn at the plate. And a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ryan O'Keefe. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the 1-0.
Nope. 2 balls, no balls.
There's a strike at the knees.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And there's a ball. Cade Marlowe waits on deck. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground, right side. Bush whips it to first. That ends the frame. 2 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Rainiers with the lead 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Diego Castillo.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hunter Fiducia now at the plate.
The catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Casey Sadler, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left field, down the line. Got it! Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball, that's out.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Luke Williams in the on-deck circle. And there's the automatic. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Down to number 2 hitter, Luke Williams. And that's in there for strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Castillo a throw over. Lee back in standing. The 0-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Polkovich makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Gavin Lux.
Now at the plate, Gavin Lux. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That's a strike. 0-1.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Nelson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Cade Marlowe.
The right fielder, number 18, Cade Marlowe.
The wide to kick the pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. So 2 balls and no strikes. The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Gone. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now the center fielder, Caden Polkovich. That one's in there, 0-1. And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Leonardo.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Leonardo Rivas. First offering misses the mark. And that's down and away.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
3-0 down. And that's in there at the knees. Got it by him for the K.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Haggerty in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, and 2 as he waves it that way. Ball 1 there. Here's a 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. So they bring on the veteran, Casey Sadler.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And the batter now, Young Hope Park.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sadler, a 6'3" righty. He throws a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch is outside. In the air, right field. Marlowe moving to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The center field, number 33, James.
And now it's going to be James Outman. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Next one misses. 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Bush now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
3-1 ball game. Quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Rainiers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.